So my name is Saattvic. I am 33. I don't believe I ever formally came out to my parents. My parents figured it out for themselves. I think I might have been about 14-ish when this happened.
I think the first clue that we got was when we found some traces on his computer.
Nobody else used that computer except my brother and me. Right. I found hidden folders with a lot of muscled men. Now at that time we were all into wrestling, so it was like, oh okay, maybe he's like, yeah, maybe he likes wrestling like how I like wrestling, and maybe he's like, there is idols and stuff. I don't know, whatever. So this was me and a friend, by the way, and slowly we kept going down in that folder, and then slowly we realized that the clothes are disappearing from the men. And then I was like, okay, I don't think there is idols or anything. So that's how I figured out that my brother was gay.
And that was that. We didn't sort of think too much about it. And then one day he came and told us himself. And then it sort of, you put two and two together. But as far as I'm concerned, it was no big deal at all. I think the only issue was more with his mother, where she was a little more hassle.
When he came and told me, I was like, maybe you're bisexual, maybe you don't know anything right now, maybe this is just what you're thinking, He obviously had done his research at 14. And he knew that no, it's not something that you develop, it's just genetic, it's there. So he gave me all the information.
Similarly, I think even with his brother, it wasn't such a big deal.
And now that I look back at it, I look at it ki matlab he had so much, like he was going through so much, and he was fighting the world, and I didn't know about it. All I saw was an introvert elder brother. And I was a chiller since day one, so I was always like chilling, and it was cool. Like, ठीक है, चलो, my brother is gay, so he's gay.
And so from that day onwards, it was completely normal. I mean, me being gay was as much of an issue as me wanting to play the tabla, or me wanting to act, or just that. There was never a time in my house where I was made to feel that being gay is something which is incorrect, or being gay is something which was to be hidden, or something that is even taboo or anything. It was just a normal I had a very normal childhood growing up, and it was just it was never an issue at all.
It makes absolutely zero difference what the orientation of your child is. It doesn't matter, as long as you accept him as an individual, and that has to be the bedrock of your relationship, rather than who he sleeps with and who he makes friends with, for example, or what he eats or what he wears. It's as simple as that. It's just his personal preference. And it matters zero to us. And as far as we are concerned, we love his partner as much as we love him. It's all like a big happy family.
His partner is amazing at cooking, so am I, so we gel a lot. I make a lot of good stuff. And his partner is a lot of fun to hang out with, and it's as long as my brother is happy, I don't care.
He's my partner in crime everywhere. Like, we shop a lot, and we do everything, and everything together. And he's just more understanding of, like, if I'm feeling low or something, the boys don't understand, and he's much
I think the bigger issues, more than, amongst ourselves, was this thing about who else do we tell? And how do we time it? And how do we break it? And so on. Even that was quite simple because we left it to Saattvic. We said, okay, you decide. As far as we are concerned, it doesn't matter at all to us. You know, who knows, who doesn't know, and how we say and what we say.
So I think parents, especially parents of gay kids, need to be extra supportive of their children because they are facing more challenges outside. And if they have to face the challenges at home, then it'll, I mean, you know, it'll be so much more difficult for them.
So it was, for someone who likes a bit of drama in his life, the most undramatic, anticlimactic coming out story that has ever been. And I wish that it was the same for everyone else.